Hey summer friends, Olivia here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. Today we are doing a cute little duplex part 1. This is inspired by Mom and I went and looked at some duplexes last night. Her lease is up and she's looking to get more of a duplex or house. So we were looking at them and I was inspired, just like even when I walked in, I'm like, I want to build this on The Sims. So here we are, super cute. So what my plan is that one side's like more kind of like, I don't know, like muted tones. And then the other side, I want to do completely Y2K pink kind of vibes. So that's the plan. Episode 1's going to be this muted tones on the right side. And again, the more pinky, very, very girly vibes on the left side. So this duplex is super cute. This moment we walked in, I just knew it felt like my mom. Very like darker wood floors like I'm doing. And then a lot of other things I just feel inspired by. I'm not doing literal, but the floor plan is very similar. You know how it goes in The Sims. You can't do exact. But it does have a cute kitchen just like this off to the side. A little space in the middle there for like a dining space. And then a living room that's, you know, quite a good size. You could do an office on one side. You can do just a bigger living space. Lots of things you could do. And then the bedrooms are in the back along with the bathroom. So let's get to it, shall we? I'm still loving the CurseForge CC Manager. It makes designing and creating Sims builds so much easier. I will link that down below again in case I'm living under a rock. I just feel like there's no freaking way. You all knew about this and I did not know how awesome it was to get CC in such a quick format like that. It allows me to also delete things I'm not using and I can see them visually. I'm obsessed. So having a lot of fun with having a manager that is just the perfect for a speed builder like myself. I never use this bed, but I do love it. The simplicity of it. Like there's not like a bunch of, you know, it's just simple. I love it. Anyway, so we're going to start in the back bedroom. I love the rug. This rug reminds me of my mom a lot. It has a lot of tones I can break out of it, but I will say I definitely wanted this side of the duplex to be very simple, not cluttered like I normally do. So I refrained a lot. It's actually harder for me to do uncluttered than it is to do cluttered. I think it's just like a bit of editing that I have to hold back. So I was challenging myself a little bit, and I think that the clean way it looks is really, really nice. So yeah, this rug is everything. Love it so much. And then I kind of just went ahead and did simple things on the nightstands. Those nightstands are so small, right? Like, and I think in real life, that would be so hard to have a nightstand that small. Mine is actually small for my bedroom, like size. I always feel like weird about how small our nightstands are, but it is a 2-drawer situation, so I have plenty of stuff inside them. And I just felt like for this, like you couldn't hide anything. There's like nothing. I guess that's good though, because then you can be minimal and clean. I never, ever use this style of flooring. I think if you guys have been around a while, you know I use the same like wood, the same like natural tone wood on everything. So it was kind of nice to do something a little bit different. I wanted kind of the wood to look like it's legit wood and not like linoleum or, you know, luxury vinyl or whatever. So I think that this actually does a really good job of doing that. The bathroom, I'm actually going to go ahead and fast forward because I come back to it. I got so frustrated with the layout. You ever do that sometimes? Like you're in this small space and it's like, oh, everything was just not fitting and it just looked ridiculous. And I was like, the bathroom will wait till later. So let's move on to another smaller space here that I also got frustrated with. And this is like the little kitchen nook outside of the kitchen there. The kitchen's there right behind it. And yeah, so we're going to use the table I've been using over and over and over again. But hey, it works. I like this table because I have both the kind that it folds in half and I have the full size as well. And it's pretty cute, I think. The doors have to go. Those pantry doors there to the left, they're just too bulky for the space. I wanted it to work and it's not happening. In real life, behind those doors are washer dryer hookup and like a water heater. So anyway, I didn't end up actually doing anything in that space. I kind of just left it alone. The washer and dryer situation in my Sims game has been quite the saga because I download them all the time, frequently when I find them, and for some reason they never show up in my game. So I feel like it's one of those things that's just not meant to be. I haven't done a laundry room in so long because of it. So yeah, we skipped the laundry room situation. I might do it in the other unit. I'm not sure. Anywho, what's up with you? Anything? Anything going on? Nothing here. Literally nothing, which is not really common for us, especially this time of year. It's kind of nice. Can't say that we did it necessarily on purpose. It just worked out really well. The week we got back from vacation just ended up being a lot more quieter. We did get to cater for a radio station host this week here in Kansas City, which is really fun. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet. So I'm just soaking it up, honestly. There's no need to always go, 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 go. And I'm realizing that slowly but surely. But anyway, really nice to be able to do whatever. My kids are on really weird schedules, like where they stay up all night and then they are then sleeping all day. And then by the time they're going to eat their first meal, we're going to bed. So we're going to try to flip that around today, because on one hand, I'm like, let them do whatever. On the other hand, it can be kind of weird. I just don't really like the whole we're not eating dinner with them. I feel like we're not really connecting with them and not doing anything. Summer's going by and I would like to spend some time with them. I mean, heaven forbid. So yeah, we're going to change up the schedule today, wake them up later in the afternoon, keep them up, and then go to bed late, and then just keep, making it better and better. Parent problems. Speaking of problems, I am feeling like my real life house is just project after project after project and nothing is done. I'm not feeling super, I don't know. I'm not feeling super good about the design way of it now, especially my office. I think I've shared before, but my office is right when you walk in. It's one of those houses where you walk into your right, you have an office area, and then it goes on to the dining room. And I just don't dig it the way I have it now. And so I'm really struggling with that. I ended up changing my desk to be against my wall, which I have my back to my whole office. And it's really weird. But the week that I did that, I saw someone on Instagram or something says, you're not depressed. You just have your back against, you have your back essentially to your whole office. And I'm like, wait, what? And then that, I'm not depressed, but it makes sense. Oh yeah, I don't like having my back to everything. I like the fact of my office being able to be out in the middle of everything and look around my house. I think maybe that's part of the problem, but I did so much work and Robert did so much stuff to make it this way that I feel so bad about it. So I'm sick and tired of doing nothing about it. So this morning I woke up and I ordered totes, and they're coming tomorrow. So it kind of gives me a day to figure out my life, but I'm going to go ahead and pack up a lot of this stuff. I have a lot of puzzles. I don't know. I'm an avid puzzler and they've kind of taken over my office, which I love that. I also think that it's important that I, if you think about design, it's sometimes less is more. And I think that's kind of where I went wrong. So I am on a mission tomorrow. I'm letting myself relax today. Tomorrow is Sunday here when I'm recording this, and I'm going to spend it editing my office so that way I have a clean slate to kind of figure out what I really want. I need some type of furniture for my window. I need probably a new desk setup. I need a lot of things to make it what I want. So anyway, this is my little, just little pep talk to you, whoever else needs to hear it, that sometimes whenever everything seems so crazy in your life, whether it be just, it could be as simple as your house being in disarray because of your design messiness right now, or something much more serious, but you got to take it just little by little. You cannot expect it all to just make sense today. It can't all be fixed today, and enjoying the ride. Kind of same thing with my health journey. I am on medicine. I have been losing weight. I'm feeling really good. And I think that people get so hung up on the scales and they get so hung up on, just seeing the progress that they don't enjoy the ride. And I'm really, 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 if I guess you could say, advocate on making sure you live your life at any size that you are. And I feel like I've done that most of my life. I don't let it stop me from my career, my business, my life. I get out. I have two pieces. I get out on the beach with my kids. I go to the pool with my kids. I don't stop living because of my size, but I think that enjoying the ride while you're getting to a place where you want to be is really important. So that's my little my little advice you didn't ask for, as usual. But it's just because, so often we're like, we'll do this when we're doing this, or we'll go do this when we're at this point in our life, or we'll buy this outfit when we're this size, or we'll travel when we have the money, or all these different things. And I'm like, dude, we only live one time, and we don't get like an infinite amount of time either. And honestly, we don't know when it's over. So like, why wait for those rainy days? Why like live life today? Because you don't really know. And by the way, you should live life today anyway, because you should just want to get the most out of this life, right? So that's why I'm just, again, I guess I'm an advocate for it, whoever wants to hear it. But we got to live our life, people. Life is short. You hear it every day, all the time, but what are you doing about it, right? And so that's kind of how I feel about my office, kind of what I feel about my weight loss journey. It's kind of what I feel about life in general, business in general. Like, just go for it, but enjoy the journey while you're doing it. As I'm doing this, I really hope my mom gets this cute little duplex, because there are so many things you can do to be so cute. Living through her with apartment searching and like that kind of stuff, because I just love apartment and duplex. I love that kind of living. I do. Now that I'm like, I have a family, and like, it's not necessarily the thing I want to do is go back and live in an apartment, but just like living through her, how cute you can make apartments and spaces. It's just so fun, right? And moving is always like, it's not fun at first, but then once you get into your new space, it's like a clean slate, and it's so cool. Anyway, so send good vibes to my mom that she gets this space, because it's so freaking cute. We're just about finished here. We got this bathroom, and then we're going to get up out of here. I do want to say thanks for being here. If you made it till the end, thank you for watching. And if you like what I'm doing, you like the whole casual chit chat, some Sims, some's life, some advice you didn't ask for, that kind of thing while watching a speed build, I'm your girl. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Don't change the subject, don't you take the focus off you. Do you love me? Look in my eyes, bullshit aside, don't waste my time too. Do you know? Oh, I lost you, but at least I tried to do right by you. I fastened the news, you had to show me what this really was. Enjoy the rest of your life, I'll catch you on the flip side. Karma's a bitch, I can't wait, I'll catch you on the flip side.